than 84. Oh, I forgot to graph it. I forgot to graph number 3. But y'all know, we already had the answer, and y'all already know how to graph it, right?
No.
Yeah, it's just a closed circle too.
Yeah, okay. So, and the graphs are on the back as well, okay?
Oh, are
So
they?
just so you know, all right? Cool?
Cool beans, cool beans.
Okay, so, obviously you still solve this the same way. Rainbow, right? We have 4 minus 20x is greater than 84. Subtract that 4 to the other side. Negative 20x is greater than 80, right? Now, this is where this thing comes into play, okay?
Okay.
What kind of 20 is that we're dividing on both sides?
Negative.
It's a negative, okay? When you divide a negative to both sides, okay? This flips, okay? All you have to do is flip the sign. So x goes from being greater than, negative 20x goes from being greater than 80 to x being less than 20 goes into 80 how many times?
4. Oh, 4. Yeah.
What kind of 4 will that be?
Or negative.
A negative 4, okay? And that's why on your graph, with that being 0, the negative 4 will be over here. What kind of circle will we have over it?
Circle.
Open.
An open. When I ask what kind of circle will it be, you need to tell me either open or closed. Okay? So what kind of circle will it be?
Open.
Thank you. Which way will it be going?
Or to the
What's that way?
Left.
To the left, yes.
to the left.
Okay? If anything, I'm spoiling the mess out of y'all because I'm giving y'all the graphs for you to do this on. Although the graphs, these graphs are really high up on. I mean, y'all are able to write a small open circle or closed circle in between them, aren't y'all?
Yeah.
You're able to write, like, you know what I'm saying? So just,
Got you.
yeah.
Or just like that.
Or
Can't you do it like on the number 2?
on the number, well,
Like,
because these,
on the line.
because these are black, you might want to, like, just kind of scribble it in more. You know what I'm saying? If you were to do it on the line. I'll take that. I'll know what you mean. All right? Number 7. Whew. Number 7.
Who was that?
2 minus. Now, 7 through 10, you have, you know, pretty much 2 distributive properties and, what's it called? A variable on either side of the inequality, all right? So, matter of fact, instead of 7, let me do number 9. That looks longer. Number 9.
Ouch.
Mwahahaha. Negative 6.
Damn, can you explain yourself like that?
X minus 4 minus 6x is less than or equal to 5, parenthesis, 1 minus 2x, close parenthesis, minus 5. All right?
All right. Okay.
Cool?
Cool beans. Cool beans.
For those of you who are having some issues with following along with this, like I said, continue to treat this like an equal sign. What do I mean by that? Well, this inequality separates each side. So if you having trouble separating sides, just draw a line down the center of it. Separate those sides, okay? Separate those sides. Let's do our distributive property. Boom, 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 boom. Campos, what is this one?
Isn't that negative 5x?
That's a
No,
6
no,
right
that's
there.
negative 6x.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
That's a 4.
Yeah.
So, negative 6 times negative 4.
24.
wrong.
What kind of 24?
Negative 24.
Negative times...
Positive 24.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's around the back, right?
Minus 6x.
Alright.
Right?
I got it right.
Mace.
Freemason.
Just come back. McCoy. What's this other side?
5 minus 10x plus 5.
Plus 5?
Minus 5.
Minus 5. All right? Remember, what should we do now? Burton?
Combine like terms.
There you go. Good job. If we have more than 2 terms on either side of this inequality, then we need to combine our like terms. What does that mean? Well, you have negative 6x right here and a negative 6x right there. You have a 5 and a negative 5 right there.
Oh,
All right?
yeah.
Just add or subtract them together. So what's negative 6x minus 6x? Jaden?
Come on, Jaden.
Isn't that also negative 6x?
Destiny?
What? What's the question?
What's negative 6x minus 6x?
12x.
0?
12x.
No, 12, yeah.
12x.
Negative.
Negative 12x.
Yes, negative 12x. You just sitting here saying that 12x, that will get it wrong.
Why?
All right? 12x is not the answer. It will be negative 12x plus 24 is less than or equal to.
Oh yeah.
Carlos, 5 minus 5. What's the second part down right here?
Negative 0. So negative 10x.
Negative 10x. Good job. The 5s cancel out. Okay?
You guys are doing number 9.
Clearly, we're doing number 9. Clearly, we have a 10x over here, so we gotta,
Bring that 12.
yeah. Let's add that 12x. Add that 12x. Cancels out. 24 is less than or equal to what?
2x.
Y'all good so far? Y'all good? Are you writing this down? Okay. Jaden, what's happening between the 2 and the x? Do you see an addition sign?
I do not.
Do you see a subtraction sign?
I do not.
Do you see a division sign?
I do not.
So, if it's not those 3, what is happening between this variable, and this constant? Yes, good job. What is happening is multiplication, okay? So, what is the opposite of multiplication?
Division.
So therefore, in order for us to get this x by itself, what do you think we need to divide?
2 and 9.
In order for us to get the x by itself, what do you think we need to divide?
2 and 24.
Yes, the 2. And what you do on one side, what you do on one side,
We do it
Together.
everybody in unison. What we do on one side,
Going with the
Together.
I didn't hear you,
The
Morgan.
other.
What we do on one side,
You have to go to the other.
thank you.
Hurrah.
So, and in times like this, remember when I would just put the x on the other side? Because we had an equal sign, so it didn't matter which side we put the x on. But, because you have something like this is very important, y'all, all right? You bring the x down, that is greater than or equal to 24 divided by 2 is what? 12, right? Now, it is best.
Yes for less.
In order for you to graph the right answer, okay? In order to graph the right answer, the variable must be on the left.
I'm gonna take that from here.
Okay? In order for you to graph correctly, the variable must be on the left. You must be able to read this from left to right. So, another way of saying, who here wants to guess? Another way of saying 12 is less than or equal to x, that's just like saying what?
12 is greater.
12 is equal to
X.
X is greater than 12.
Or x is equal
Is
to.
greater than or equal to 12.
Thank you.
I was close.
Okay?
Yeah, so the,
All you have to do, here's what you do, okay? You switch, you flip. Flip.
Flip it.
Okay? You flip everything, okay? So therefore, it will read x is greater than or equal to 12, okay? What? 12 being less than or equal to x is just like saying x is greater than or equal to 12. That way, you're going, your graph will be going in the right direction. If you were to graph this is why we do this, okay? This is why. Because when you put this on the graph and you have what kind of circle over the 12?
Close.
Closed. When we have a closed circle over the 12, we're going which way? Which way are we going?
To the right.
To the right. Okay? If you were to read this, I mean, me, if you've been doing math as long as I have, I would automatically read this like, okay, we're going to the right. Okay? But for y'all's sake, you know what I'm saying? For those of you who are looking at this online for the first time, or for those of you in here that are looking at this for the first time, it's best if you flip it, because that way you'll be able to graph it correctly. Be clear. On Thursday, for y'all's quiz on Thursday, yes, you will have 6 questions, but each question will be half a point.
That's
One half
okay.
for the answer, and the other half for the graph. Okay? So be clear.
If we only put the graphs, we only get like half the credit.
Yes. And that's only 3 points if you add them all up.
50%. That's a fail.
3 out of
5.
You failure. That's what he's saying.
that's like,
Yeah. Okay?
better than nothing.
That's not a fail, that's a 60. But still, you don't want to get a 60. Alright? So, just be clear. Alright? This is very important for y'all. I want y'all, if you find yourself having the X on the wrong side, just flip it. Put the X over here, flip the sign, and bring the number over here. What's up?
How is the X on the wrong side if it's on the right side?
You get it?
Y'all are stupid.
If it's on the right I like that one.
You love us, you know it.
At least you don't just sit here and stare at us.
At least it's